everyone, Darkside Phil here, and welcome to the weekend preview for June 9th, 2012. And you may be saying to yourself, June 9th? That's a Saturday. And Phil usually doesn't put out the weekend preview on Saturday. He does it on Sunday or Monday. What gives? Well, here's the deal. I mean, it's been a very busy week for me. As you know, John Rambo and I, fresh off of our trip to LA to cover E3 2012, have now returned to our homes, and had a little bit of downtime today, especially with the fact that I was so just jet-lagged and tired. I slept something like 11 hours last night, then I woke up, I was like, holy crap, I can't believe I slept that much, and I'm trying to get accustomed to East Coast time again after, you know, having a whole week over there on the West Coast with a 3-hour time difference. And I really didn't have much to do today. I could have done some stuff, but I said I'm just going to take the day to relax and try to readjust myself so I can hit this new week, you know, head first, head strong, and do a good week of content for everyone. So, rather than just have a day with nothing, I said let me make the weekend preview. This will show you what's starting tomorrow and going to come through this whole week, because this is a very special week yet again. We've got another event going on this week, Too Many Games, another gaming convention that I'll be attending. And it's going to be an exciting week with new gameplay, with some special stuff, with the gaming convention, but I'll get to all that. What I really like to do is take a couple minutes to just kind of reflect on the E3 trip that I had this past week. And if you're not in the know, if you haven't been following my channel over the past week, you did miss a lot. Basically, Machinima, through my partnership with them, had allowed myself and John Rambo to actually go out to LA and attend E3 2012. And it was an absolute blast. We went out there, we got a rental car, we did vlogs of our entire trip from, you know, leaving from here to actually hitting LA for the first time, and all the stuff we did that first day in LA on Hollywood Boulevard, and then actually hitting the expo on Tuesday. All the games we got footage of. We've got, I believe, a total, that playlist is now 90 videos. So wow, a whopping 90 videos we made out in LA. And not only, you know, covering the con, but also it was cool to get into some behind the scenes look at some games that are not even in alpha stage yet. It was cool to experience the con firsthand and see how awesome, you know, this con looks. A lot of people even commented on my videos and said, Phil, we'll be honest, this is the first time we've seen E3, meaning when you watch G4, when you watch IGN, when you watch GameSpot, they usually just show you their own little booths, you know, where they're doing their live footage from. Then they show you the trailers and such. They never just walk the con floor and show you what the hell that place actually looks like. So for a lot of people, my videos and my coverage were the first time you actually felt like you, the gamer, you, the common person, were at E3. And that's really what it was like for me. I'm a common gamer, and, you know, I'm there and I'm experiencing firsthand, and I want to share that with everyone. And that's really what the goal of all my footage was. But besides just straight gameplay, I actually did get hands-on gameplay with a lot of good games coming up, including Resident Evil 6, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, Hitman Absolution, Sleeping Dogs. I'm just trying to think of every game I played. New Super Mario Bros. U, and many more. You know, obviously right now they're not all popping into my head, but I did get to hands-on play a bunch of games, which was a lot of fun, and got into a lot of exclusive press conferences. In fact, myself and John Rambo got onto television and or internet TV not less than 3 times during the whole week. We actually got onto G4 during their interview with Exhibit. They were interviewing him about who the hell knows what, and we were in the background walking by. Then we were, again, John Rambo was on GameSpot. GameSpot was walking through the Nintendo section, and John Rambo was prominently just standing there, right in the shot. And then when we were actually attending a closed-door VIP showing of Watch Dogs, which is one of the surprises of E3, and a lot of people voted it the best game of E3, Attack of the Show stormed in and said, we're gonna film a segment here, awarding this game the biggest surprise of E3, and they filmed this whole segment with us there, and we're all there clapping like this, you know, acting out. So we're prominently in that. You can find all these videos on the internet, so go check it out. I mean, we were on TV a lot, which is pretty damn funny. That here we are at E3, and we're on every 5 seconds. We turn, we're on another camera. It's pretty funny. Some of my thoughts and reflections on E3. I had an amazing time. I'm really hoping that through my partnership with Machinima that I'll be able to do it again. What I can tell you is this: Machinima was ecstatic with the footage that I took. They took a look and saw I put up 90 videos this week, and they flipped out because, number one, realistically, they didn't think that a lot of people were going to be able to do a lot of footage because the internet there was very poor. As we had been talking about leading up to E3, in LA during LA Week internet is very poor, and the hotel we were staying at only had wireless internet. It was slow as balls. It was taking 45 minutes to upload a 5-minute clip. I shit you not. But we got it done. We filmed all day, then we'd head back to the hotel and queue up all the footage and just have it upload over the course of the day. It would take 12 plus hours to upload all the footage that we had recorded, but we got the job done. And Machinima was like blown away that we did that much work, and that leads into number 2. You know, a lot of people go out to E3 and they play the games, but they don't necessarily make a lot of videos or whatever. They're just out there because they think it's like fun and an experience. For John and I, yes, it was fun, but we also understood we were out there for work. We had to cover this event, and that's what we did. And I think that Machinima was very happy. I'm waiting actually on Monday to hear back from any feedback or what they have to say. But the last email I got from my Machinima contacts were, "Wow, we just saw you put up 90 videos. That is outstanding, and you're a great partner. And thanks so much for being so diligent over the course of the week." So when you get feedback like that, I'm hoping next year they're going to send me back too, you know what I mean? And this could only mean good things. This means that maybe when other gaming events are coming up, I'm thinking PAX, I'm thinking PAX East, I'm thinking, you know what I mean, these other gaming related things, maybe they'll be thinking of sending me, I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. But only good things can come in the future from this event. It was a very good event. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed not only the fact that I was finally kind of included in the group of people who get to see this kind of stuff and show the world, but also that I had fun, but I actually worked while having fun. That's the best feeling you can have. I'm working, and yeah, let me tell you, it was work. My back is killing me. I'm shot. My leg, I have shooting pain out my leg because my back is so damaged from walking around all week and being on my feet all week, which I knew it was gonna, but it was worth it. And the fact that we were stuck in traffic non-stop, and it was just constantly fighting with the internet to get the videos to upload, and realizing, oh, this is good for footage, rather than just being able to walk around and absorb it for ourselves and relax. It was still the best feeling in the world to know that I was having fun, but I was also working and I'm making money off it. I mean, when you love what you do for work, that's when really I think you've made it, and I really do right now. I'm loving what I'm doing. So all I can say is thank you to everyone, once again, who watches my videos, who spreads the word about my stuff. I mean, outstanding that I can go out there and do something like this and enjoy it. And based off the views that I got on most of the videos, looks like everyone else enjoyed it as well. Looks like everyone, you know, was in on it. They understood what was going on. They loved the style that I did. I have to apologize to people who were expecting a little bit more polish on the videos, meaning yes, I had planned to do video editing. I had planned to put logos and things all over my videos. Even people made me video intros. When I got out there, I found out my laptop, apparently, I don't know if it's getting old at this point. It's about 2 years old. Or if it's just, I don't know. But basically, I went to run one video through the video editor, told me it was going to take an hour and a half. Like, I don't have an hour and a half to waste running a video through a video editor when I have 100 videos to put up. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, I wasn't able to give it the polish that I wanted. What I can say is, more than likely, I will now be looking for a better laptop that I can take with me on these kind of trips and do good editing on the fly so that it does look a lot more professional. So I will be looking for that in the near future. But overall, a lot of fun at the event. Amazing. I had so much. It was a blast to be included in this event. It really was. Like I said, it's the Super Bowl of gaming is what this really is, and to be there and be a part of it, it knocked my socks off. A couple things that I did not like about the event. I can tell you, number one, I think that the fact that some of the biggest games of the year, and I'm talking Dishonored, I'm talking Beyond Two Souls, which a lot of people wanted to see this new Quantic Dream game. And not only that, but other stuff. There were entire top levels of a lot of the big three, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, that they had all, you know, like high-profile games on display, excuse me, and they wouldn't let us film. They wouldn't even let us up there. And it's like, well, you're not a VIP, or you're not this or that. And going along with that, there are people who were like press/VIPs who normal con-goers, or not con-goers, but normal exhibit or expo goers had to go in one line. Here's the express line for VIPs. Well, guess what? Fuck you. If you're a VIP, fuck you. Because why do you deserve to see this stuff over other people? Why is it that the VIP, so what, another game developer gets to go see your game? Well, what the fuck? Are they the ones that are going to buy the fucking games? I'm the guy who went there to film and promote the games, but they don't let me in to see some games? Like, how does that make any fucking sense whatsoever? The answer is, it doesn't. The E3 model is broken, where if you've got some of the highest profile games like Dishonored comes out like early October, so that's 4 months to promote your game, but you didn't let anyone go record the footage of the game? Like, what is your fucking problem? Where's your stick up your ass, Bethesda? I don't get it. Like, if someone explained to me why no one could go see Beyond Two Souls or Dishonored unless they had a VIP badge. Explain to me why the fuck people get VIP badges. The way I see it, we're all involved in the gaming industry. We all got there, so why don't we all have an equal shot to see the games? It makes no fucking sense, and it's like this little, it's like the big boys club, you know what I mean? Oh, you're not part of the big boys club, you're not part of the in crowd in the gaming development scene, so you don't get to do it. Well, fuck you. I probably sell more games than your whole goddamn marketing department in a lot of cases, and you're gonna tell me that I can't fucking see some of the best games? Fuck you. Whoever makes those kind of decisions, seriously. That shit pisses me off. It's an inclusive bullshit community, and I saw it in the Street Fighter community, I see it in every community, now here it is in the mainstream gaming community, the same shit, this boys club mentality happens. Fuck off. I'm gonna find a way to get the fuck in there and see whatever the fuck I want to see. Trust me, I'm gonna figure it out, okay? So now that I know how things are, I'm going to find a way in, because that's horrendous bullshit, and we're going to get through that bullshit. That red tape's going to get cut, okay? But anyway, overall, the trip was great. Definitely, if you haven't checked it out yet, watch the footage. I've got a lot of exclusive stuff in the footage. Definitely check out the day-end recaps that we do, because those talk about, you know, in summary, everything that we did during those course of those days, including some behind the scenes stuff that we did, like we played Resident Evil 6, which you couldn't record. We saw exclusive footage of Star Trek in 3D. We saw Injustice gameplay. We saw a lot of stuff that you couldn't record, so definitely check out those day-end recaps, okay? So that was pretty much all of last week. The only other thing I did last week is I actually finished Dragon's Dogma on Sunday. So it was a pretty busy week. I rushed to beat Dragon's Dogma, and then finally went to E3, and now I'm back, I'm relaxed, I'm recuperating my legs and my back, and gearing up for another week. So what's coming up this week? Really exciting week for many reasons. But first of all, starting tomorrow, I will be starting Inversion. As you can see, I have it. I got it today. I went to GameStop and picked it up. It's a game that is several years in development hell. This poor game was supposed to come out like in the middle of last year, got delayed till the late last year, got delayed till early this year, then finally got delayed till June. Now it's out, and probably no one heard about it or cares about it. It is a game that uses gravity mechanics, and I'm interested to see how that's going to work. However, do I have massive expectations for the game? Not really, and to be completely honest, it's kind of like a filler game. It's a new game, so I am interested in playing it. It's one that I've actually been following. I followed this game since last year, so I am interested in playing it, but it's not like a AAA title, you know what I mean? I'll be starting that tomorrow. I'm going to try to beat that on Monday. And the reason I'm going to try to beat that in 2 days is because on Tuesday, Lollipop Chainsaw. Now, this is a game that a lot of people have been anticipating. A cool game combining kind of like crazy combat with this vampire, but also this crazy cheerleader and this interesting plot. It's really going to be wacky Japanese, you know, off-the-wall style gameplay. And I'm really looking forward to trying that out as well. My plan for that game is also to beat that game by the end of Wednesday. Okay, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, Sunday, Monday, Inversion. Tuesday, Wednesday, Lollipop Chainsaw. So what's going to happen this weekend with too many games looming? Let me explain how this is going to work. Actually, Wednesday night, Panda Lee is coming to visit me. So she'll be coming by, and what that means is that on Thursday you're going to see more Super Mario Galaxy. I know a lot of people were watching our Super Mario Galaxy playthrough last month and enjoyed it, and now of course she's been a month without it because she hasn't been here. Well, she's coming to visit, and so we will be playing that on Thursday, and possibly some more on Monday. It all depends on what happens with too many games, but you will definitely see some Super Mario Galaxy gameplay this week. Then on Friday, everyone's been asking us what's the schedule, what's going on. So here's definitively what's happening. Friday morning, John Rambo and OJ are driving here, okay? So I don't know how they're getting here, probably carpooling or whatever. They're driving to my place. Once they get to my place, myself, John Rambo, OJ, and Panda Lee will all be carpooling together in my new car. It's the most roadworthy car because I just bought it. It's a brand new car. We will be driving to Too Many Games. We're roughly thinking maybe we'll start around 10 a.m. It's probably when we'll set out. It's supposed to be a 3.5-hour drive, and Too Many Games doesn't start until 5 p.m. on Friday. I think it's like 5 to 10. It's a 5-hour chunk for the con. And we want to get there early, obviously, to set up our vendor table and get everything going and be there for when it opens at 5 p.m. So, that's our goal. Now, if you remember what happened, the disaster of last year, you know, we tried to get there, and it took us like 12 fucking hours to get there. It was out of control. So the reason we're doing this is, even if we get insane traffic and we get stuck and we end up there at midnight on Friday, at least we're there on time for Saturday, because Saturday is the day when we're having our panel and all of that. So the goal is, leave early Friday morning, drive up to Too Many Games. What you're going to see on Friday are road trip videos. We're going to do vlogs on the road and stuff. And when we get there, we're going to arrive, when we check into the hotel, all that kind of stuff as we always do, you're going to see those videos. So those videos will be recorded on Friday. And then, of course, if we make it, footage from Too Many Games on Friday, from the vendor table setting up, and so on and so forth. I now have confirmed word on 2 questions that everyone's been asking. Number 1, yes, OJ will have candles at Too Many Games. Supposedly he's actually right now buckling down and making candles for Too Many Games. So everyone who's a fan of his candles, who's a fan of the stuff that he's done at previous cons, you're going to be pleasantly surprised, because supposedly he's going to have a lot of product for Too Many Games. And then the second thing is that Panda Lee, my girlfriend, is also making cool gamer-related earrings for Too Many Games. In fact, she showed me some of the prototypes, and they're pretty cool. There's little cherries for like Pac-Man, and also I think little apples for Pac-Man. She's got some Fatal Frame 2 related earrings with I think some butterflies and such. She's got some Final Fantasy style earrings with like crystals. You know how Final Fantasy, typically there's crystals and there's either espers or, you know, some kind of summoned monsters like Shiva and Ifrit. Well, she's making earrings that are geared towards those kind of characters. They won't have the characters on them, but maybe they'll have some cool blue crystals and decorations, or maybe red stuff for Ifrit, etc. And I think she may even be doing some more. Like today, I think she even told me she went out and got some more stuff. She's going to be making some more over the next few days. So she's going to have some really cool gaming-related earrings. And the other cool thing about them is they're not blatantly gaming-related 100%. Like the butterfly earrings, you don't need to know that they're Fatal Frame 2 related, you know what I mean? They could be just butterfly earrings, but if you know the reference, then that's pretty cool, you know what I mean? So she'll have those, and she'll be selling those at Too Many Games at our vendor table as well. Prices TBD, which means to be determined. We haven't decided yet. Really, I think when she's done making them this week, we're going to figure out what exactly she spent on components and such, and then price them appropriately. Don't worry, they won't be insanely expensive or anything like that. She's also going to have a lot of one-offs. Like, she just did some random earrings, so she's basically going to have a lot of cool earrings. So, ladies, guys, if you're bringing your girlfriends to Too Many Games, this could be something cool that they want to check out. So just giving the heads up that those will be at Too Many Games, okay? So, Friday we'll be there, hopefully, fingers crossed, to be at the vendor table, to meet and greet with fans, to show off Project 7. We're going to have stuff to show off. We're going to have a whole display. I have new business cards I made up for the event and everything. We're going to have a you know, table with pictures and such. So a lot of stuff's going to be going on. And Saturday is the big day, because it's the longest day for the con. It's open for the longest amount of time. The panels happen on Saturday, and basically we're going to be at our vendor table all day. I'll be participating in certain events. I'll be recording gaming concerts. I may play in some tournaments. I haven't decided yet. Honestly, I've not had a single second to practice, and I'm not going to have any time to practice for something like Street Fighter Cross Tekken this week, so I may not participate, but if I do, it's going to be completely cold with no practice whatsoever. I'm sure I'm going to get my ass handed to me. I haven't even played the game since that patch came out like a month or 2 ago, so I don't even know what changes have been made in the game. But anyway, all that, plus our panel. My panel with John Rambo and OJ, and, you know, Panda Lee will probably be there as well, although she might have to, unfortunately, watch the vendor table during that period of time. I guess we'll have to figure it out. Is going to be happening Saturday, June 16th at 2 p.m. from 2 to 3 p.m. And here's what the panel is going to be. I'm going to give a little summary of my presence on YouTube, how I came to be, how it used to be a hobby, and it turned into my full-time job after I was laid off from my previous job. Got partnered with Machinima, and now big awesome things are happening like Project 7, like going to E3. Just going to run the whole gamut of where I've been, but it's not going to be the same spiel from MagFest. It's going to be like an abridged version, because then I want to turn it over to John and OJ, who are going to talk a little bit about the stuff that they do on John Rambo Presents and Fresh OJ Some Pulp, about the show, about Schnozzman and Hole Punch. They're going to talk about that stuff. Then we're going to have 2 really cool exclusive things. Now, I've been in contact with Respect the Pack. Or I should say John's been in contact with Respect the Pack. He actually talked to them yesterday. And they're working diligently on Episode 4 of Project 7, okay? at the very least, we will have the exclusive trailer, which will have several, hopefully we'll have some minutes of footage. It'll be like a trailer / sneak peek at episode 4 of Project 7, but what they're pushing to do is finish the episode this week so they can send it to us and we can have it for Saturday, okay? So, the good news is, no matter what, you're going to see something exclusive if you attend the panel. You're going to either see footage from episode 4 or all of episode 4, okay? Then, John and OJ actually have their own little thing that they've worked out. I don't want to spoil what it's going to be. I don't know if they've officially come out and spoiled what it was on the show yet. I think they actually did talk about it a little bit now that I'm thinking about it. But they're going to have their own thing that they're going to do, okay? And then once all that's done, we're going to open the floor up to Q&A, just like we did at MagFest. So we'll end off the hour with questions. If anyone has stuff to ask us about upcoming projects, about anything we've done with Project 7, with E3, with any of this stuff on the channels, anything, the floor will be open to questioning. And then at 3 o'clock, that will end, but what's going to happen is there's going to be an autograph session from 3 to 4 p.m. Anyone who wants to come up and shake our hands and meet and greet and chat a little bit and get something signed, that is the time to do it. We've been told by Too Many Game staff they're actually giving us this whole hour of time where it's official time, because we are, official guests of Too Many Games, that if you want to get something signed, that's the block to do it, rather than have to wonder about rushing around, gee, when can I catch Phil? Am I going to catch Phil? That's the official time when I'll be doing it full time for that hour. So 2 to 3 p.m. is our panel, 3 to 4 p.m. is the autograph session / meet and greet with us. If you want to talk to us, yada yada yada, that's the time to do it, okay? Then, of course, we'll be going back to our vendor table for a little while, and then Saturday night is the special VIP Mini Bosses event. I do want to tell you, so I believe there are a handful of tickets left. Last that I checked, which was before E3, there are only about 20 left. By now, I'm sure they're probably almost sold out. So what this is, it's an exclusive after party with the Angry Video Game Nerd, with myself and John Rambo and OJ, and Panda Lee, and Brental Floss, and of course the Too Many Games staff, and everyone else who's bought tickets. We're going across the street to Arnold's Family Fun Center to hang out, to play games, to get some food, some drinks, and then the mini bosses are going to have an exclusive concert there. So it's like a VIP event. If you don't buy the VIP ticket, you can't get into the event. So we're in this event, so definitely, if you can, you're interested, check it out. I think there's only a few passes left, especially now it's the last week, so definitely get over to TooManyGames.com and check that out if you're interested. And then on Sunday is pretty much the last day. It's a shorter day, really. It's just a lot of people kind of mulling about the marketplace, which is where we'll be, obviously, with our vendor table, and so on and so forth. And that'll be the last day. We're probably driving back on Sunday, and you'll see more vlog footage of that. Typically, Sunday is the day like last year, when I went there, that's when I bought some of these paintings. The 2 paintings behind me I bought at Too Many Games a year ago, and so it might be a time to buy some more art. I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens, see what they have, and go from there. So yeah, I might be buying some really cool stuff, which of course I'll be showing off, my acquisitions video that I always make when I get home, so that might be coming as well. And then, like I said, we'll be coming home that Sunday, and then on Monday, it will be my last day with Panda Lee before she has to go home, so we might do some more Super Mario Galaxy. We might do something else, and then obviously then I'll do the weekend preview for that week, that night. The one last thing that I do want to mention is that, yes, I do realize I've not done a gaming schedule update in quite some time. It's been like 2 to 3 months. Now, being that E3 just happened, and that E3 now, we have all these new release dates have come out after E3, I'm going to do that very soon. In fact, I may actually put it together and do it right after this video. I may not necessarily upload it during, right today. I might upload it later in the week, maybe on like Wednesday or Thursday when there's not a lot of other footage up, but or Friday maybe even. That might be a good time to do it. But I'm going to make that video this week, so that way everyone knows the update for my gaming schedule. People will know. Some people love to make backgrounds for me for my channel, and as you can see, my channel has been duly redesigned. I would like to thank Vassal for doing that. He actually put together this cool new template for my channel, and so all new channel backgrounds will have this cool new template. As you see, all my content is linked at the top of the page now. Like, every playlist available is pretty much up there. So if you want to check out a weekend preview, if you want to check out Project 7, you want to check out an Ask the King episode, a DSP Tries It episode, my website, all that stuff is now up there. And since, we already had Facebook and Twitter on my main channel page, we took those away and tried to consolidate it a little bit so it looks a little bit more visually presenting. And this is going to be the new template that's going to be used for all my new backgrounds. But anyway, yeah, once my gaming schedule is updated, people will know what games I'm going to play, and they'll be able to make me new backgrounds and such. So two birds with one stone. Figure out what I'm going to be playing, and also, you know, have a new schedule for backgrounds and such. So I'll be working on that over the next couple days, and that'll be up sometime this week. So it's going to be a super busy week. Inversion, Lollipop Chainsaw, some more Super Mario Galaxy, a new gaming schedule update where I'm going to outline all the games I'm going to play. Too many games this weekend, which is going to be great. I get the feeling it's going to be a really fun event, and it's just going to be jam-packed with content. Hopefully, Project 7 Episode 4 will be done in time for Too Many Games. If it is, I'll make a decision when I want to release it, because I was thinking if it is out, maybe I can release it during the weekend, but then I realized a lot of people are going to be watching the Too Many Games footage. Are they going to want to mix it in with Project 7, you know what I mean? So maybe it'll be delayed a week. I don't know. We have to see if it even gets done by this weekend in order to answer that question. But regardless of that, there will still be a special preview at Too Many Games of Episode 4 if the episode is not completed, and something from John and OJ as well with the stuff that they're doing on their channel. It's going to be great. If you can make it out there, obviously Saturday is the day to make it because that's when the panel and the autograph session is happening. So definitely make it out there. If you want to attend the VIP event, I think it's going to be a blast. I definitely recommend that as well, so check that out. Get all the info at TooManyGames.com, okay? That's it. It's been a long week of preview, but I had a lot to say, reviewing, you know, recapping E3, and then, you know, talking about what I'm doing this week. What a month. June's already off to a crazy start, and now it's just moving ahead full steam again. I feel like the month just started, and here we are over a week into it already. It's crazy. So let's keep this going. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for, you know, watching the E3 footage and all the positive feedback. If you know, spread the word, please, about it, so that people know someone independent actually went to E3, and there's a lot of independent footage of the floor and all that kind of stuff. But also tune in this week for all the new stuff, and that's it. So I will see you for new gameplay starting tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Peace out.